Hi everyone, my name is Dimitri, product owner for Document Filters, and today I'll be discussing document filters and how it can benefit AI solutions. I'm going to try to keep it short today, so there'll be two main topics. I'll first give an overview of document filters to give an idea of its various capabilities. I'll then discuss its advantages for AI and some use cases. So I'll start with the fun part, the document filters overview. So document filters is a toolkit for file identification, content extraction, document transformation, and document conversion or output. The SDK, or Software Development Kit, gives developers the tools they need to embed rich document processing into their applications and makes things simple by being a single toolkit that provides all you need to extract, process, and view unstructured files created by almost any application. The file identification is not extension-based, but uses a combination of signatures and heuristics to be able to identify over 600 file formats. For example, if a PowerShell script had its extension changed to a PDF, we would not identify it as a PDF. Content extraction allows the consumer to read the text content and metadata of the file, as well as any sub-file of the main file. So if an email contains a PowerPoint attachment, then the content can be extracted from both the email and the PowerPoint. Document Filters transformation functionality provides support for splitting, merging, and thumbnailing of documents, as well as drawing, redacting, and marking up on top of the documents. So what I really love to call out about the transformation functionality is the redaction capabilities. Every so often, we hear about a high-profile situation where redacted information was pulled from documents when it really shouldn't have been able to. Whether it's the New York Times, during an election, or documents released by governments, it happens a lot, and even more than we realize. But now with doc filters, when redacting information on a PDF, we completely remove the underlying data so that it can't be retrieved. All of this leads to the output document, or sometimes called the conversion functionality. Document filters allows for the conversion of over 100 file formats into 22 different output types that we call HD, high definition. These include many popular formats such as HTML5, image, SVG, PDF, and even PostScript. Document filters has many great things going for it, but I said I wanted to keep this short. We'll see how that works out. So let's focus on the top 5. So Doc Filters has identification and extraction support for over 600 file formats. It has HD support for over 100 file formats, which means that you can view and manipulate over 100 different types of files without needing their original application. Doc Filters has support for over 15 platforms and architectures, so it can be ran almost anywhere, even on a printer. Doc filters can be embedded in any programming language. I'll say that again. Any programming language that supports DLLs or shared objects. And then, of course, we have quarterly releases to make sure we're always providing the best for our customers. Releasing quarterly allows us to feature community-inspired enhancements, as well as timely security updates throughout the entire year. Now let's talk about the really exciting part, and that's how doc filters can help propel AI solutions. There are 4 general areas that I'll touch on for how doc filters provides advantages for AI, with those being reduced costs, training and inference, how it's secure, and how it assists with pre-processing data. And just to be absolutely clear, document filters does not provide AI capabilities itself, but is vital for nearly every AI solution. AI solutions are expensive to train, both from a money and time perspective. Document filters can help lower operational costs compared to alternatives due to its increased performance. This can include less needed resources, as well as less time using those resources. Later on, I'll go over a comparison of using document filters with a common industry approach that uses LibreOffice. Just wait, you'll be blown away by what you see. In terms of training and inference, doc filters allows the consumer to extract data from over 600 file formats, which can be used to train and evaluate AI models. Feels if I keep saying that doc filters supports over 600 file formats on nearly every slide. But it's impressive though, isn't it? Document filters is secure. Outside of adhering to security best practices, which everyone really should be doing, doc filters keeps your data safe. It does not collect telemetry data, does not connect to external resources, and does not require cloud services, which provides an interesting use case on the next slide. Lastly, doc filters can help pre-process extracted data prior to being added or ran through an AI model. And that data can come from over 600 different file formats. Let's now discuss the AI use cases. There are many ways to train models, but not many allow for privately training the models, and even less are good for federated learning. Doc filters never needs to connect to outside services or phone home. It is resource efficient and it is performant. All of these are at the core of federated learning. Document filters is then great for model inference, as it can be used to pre-process the input data and render the output data all with one toolkit, as well as cut down latency, improving the inference time, which is absolutely vital. Now a topic that isn't discussed enough in AI, but is starting to come more into light, and that's compliance. Doc filters can assist with compliance in all aspects of the AI solution, whether that's removing PII, manipulating the output to meet regulations or privacy, or even branding of files. Document filters can provide the tools needed. A currently active use case of document filters in the AI space is a solution being built by one of the world-leading AI companies. Yes, I said world-leading. They chose to use document filters for their upcoming enterprise solution, where files are processed on-prem to surface their text and metadata. They'll be allowing businesses to train AI models on their own business's data. The future potential with AI and doc filters is limitless. But why stop at only one AI solution when all of them can benefit? The last thing I want to discuss is a simplified comparison of a common industry process. Many AI solutions are based around images. And by that, I mean images of text, whether that's scanned documents or Word documents. They're all treated as an image. When I first heard this, I was so confused as to why people take text, turn it into an image, then turn it back into text. But when I learned the reason, it made sense. It's because it's difficult to extract text from all of the various file formats that are present. So instead, the documents are converted to the same file format, being an image, then OCR'd. This is relevant both when initially training a model, as well as model inference. So basically, throughout the life cycle of an AI solution. You heard me say that this process makes sense. Well, that's only if you don't have doc filters. Once you start using doc filters, you'll never want to go back. So let's compare the different approaches and see how doc filters is better. We'll first look at what the flow looks like for an image. So I'll actually caveat this by saying that the times mentioned in the graphic are estimates used for relative comparisons. Beginning with the image flow, this would be for any image that contains text, typically scanned documents or screenshots of text, things of that nature. The document will get OCR'd, it will go through the machine learning process, and an output will be created. This is the same regardless if doc filter is used to extract the content or not, as OCR is required for images. The main difference is when we have text-based documents, such as PDFs, Microsoft Office documents, or HTML. LibreOffice is often used to convert these documents to images and then put them through the OCR process. This is very resource intensive and expensive. However, with document filters, we can cut down the time and cost to process documents. It will also improve accuracy and increase file support to, you guessed it, over 600 different file formats. So I said that using doc filters was faster than the other approach, and you can see that based on the graphic. But let's put that into perspective. Using the time estimates we have here, document filters reduces the time needed to process one text-based document by about 75%. But who only processes one document in an AI solution? Better example is 1 million documents. Using document filters compared to the other approach will save about 26.5 days of processing time. That's almost a month of processing saved just by using document filters. I said before that doc filters will save time and money. I guess it was a lot of time and money. So that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this discussion about doc filters and AI. You can find more information about document filters at the locations on the screen by searching for Highland document filters. GitHub contains sample code for using document filters, as well as packages for the various platforms. If you use NuGet, you can easily integrate doc filters from there. YouTube has demo videos, as well as release preview videos from past releases. You can find doc filters on the AWS Partner Network, or find more details and resources at highland.com. Oh, and I should probably mention that document filters supports over 600 different file formats. Thanks for listening.